How's it going, guys? aRenG Life here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a farm deck for Bation Misawa. Before I go ahead and show you guys the deck, I wanted to talk about some of Bastion's rewards. Alright, so his rewards are actually pretty decent. He's got some really cool tech cards. I can definitely see Spirit Barrier coming in handy, especially when you're using like an Unhappy Girl farm deck. If you're using Unhappy Girl and this card is face up, you do not take damage from them attacking your Unhappy Girl. So this makes Unhappy Girl a little bit more viable in situations where your opponent's going to have a monster that's like over 4,000 or something, and they're going to be attacking you. So let's just keep that in mind, guys, because I think Bastion brings a lot of cards that can be used for farming. Aside from Spirit Barrier, we're also going to be looking at another card that I think is pretty cool. We also got Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell. Now this card I think could be really useful for farming other GX characters, because if you think about some certain GX characters, they're usually going to have one or two really annoying spells. For Jaden, it's going to be Polymerization. If he didn't have Polymerization, probably can't do anything. So what this card does is, as soon as he activates Polymerization, which would probably be soon, so you're probably going to want to have 3 copies of this to draw it ASAP. You're going to set this, he's going to activate Polymerization, you're going to chain, discard, and it gets rid of all 3 copies of Polymerization that he can use, because he legitimately cannot use any card with that same name for the rest of the duel. So if you stop, it's like a magic jammer with an extra kick to it. It'll stop every version of that card in their deck, and I think that is amazing. For Alexis, it also stops her ritual spell. You can completely shut down a ritual spell, and then she ain't gonna be summoning anymore. She ain't gonna be bringing out anything else. I think the only thing you'll have to fear with her is the 2300 monster and that guy that pops your cards, your attack position cards. But once you get rid of the ritual spell, you can pretty much run whatever you want. So this card has a lot of viability. With characters like Chaz, I wouldn't say it would be that useful, because he doesn't really use Polymerization or anything. He's got a Lightning Vortex, which is really annoying, but he only has 1 copy, so all you have to do is just stop that. So it's not that useful against him, but against a lot of other characters it's really useful. Against Astro Phoenix, I have tried farming him a few times, and I do notice he Destiny draws like crazy. Maybe you can try stopping that. You can also try stopping Polymerization, but I think he only has 2 copies of that. Not too sure though. Alright, but that's pretty much it. All I want to talk about his rewards. Now, let's go ahead and show off the deck. Alright, so this is the deck I'm using to farm Bastion, level 40. It's basically Labyrinth Builder, and someone did give me a kind of like a tip saying that you can run Labyrinth Builder, and hey man, gotta give him credit for that. You pretty much just run Labyrinth Builder, set up a Labyrinth wall turn 1, and he cannot do anything to you. I don't recommend using Elements Unite, because your Gate Guardian will get destroyed really fast, because he does have a few copies of Riryoku in his deck. So just to avoid those. He also does have a Magic Cylinder, so if you try attacking his stuff, you're gonna get hit with your own Gate Guardian. So I wouldn't recommend it. This deck a lot easier to use. Basically, it's all draw power, all about the draw power. The only cards that you really need in this deck are anti-magic arrows, or anything that can stop his last turn Magic Cylinder, because that thing is pretty much the only annoying card he has that you would have to fear. So you have that anti-magic arrows. We are using Union Attack Vassal. I think by this point a lot of you guys should already have it, since they've given out these cards like with the reward tickets and everything. So I'm gonna use Vassal on this one. You could probably also use Piranha, but it's gonna be a little bit. You're not gonna get as many points with this build. You're gonna get around 8,000 points, 8,400 or so. So all you do is thin out your deck, bring out this guy towards the end. But I guess I'll go ahead and show you guys how it works. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. All right, here he is, Bation Misawa. All right, so see what we got. And the good thing about this is it's Labyrinth Builder, so it doesn't matter what your first hand really is. So, pretty good. Pretty good, because we already got 2 last turn cards that we're going to be pushing back into the deck. And we also got our housekeeping, so those are really good for thinning out the deck as well. So we're going to go ahead and just set up that Labyrinth wall. And I forgot to set the cards. Actually, I'm not going to be using them unless next turn I draw a last turn card, which now that I forgot to set them, I'm probably going to be drawing it. So it doesn't matter what he does, he cannot stop us. He can't Ryoku because our monster has 0 attack. So let's see. Alright, we would not have sent that back into the deck either way, so it technically doesn't matter. I would always activate Shard of Greeds as soon as I get them. You can pretty much run anything in this deck. You don't have to run it the way I do, but one thing I do recommend is that pro strat the Muyan Curry. I actually do recommend the Muyan Curry because you're not going to be damaging him other than the last hit. So we don't want to send back a Wonder Wand. We're saving those for when we have to send back like last turn cards. So let's see. But yeah, the Muyan Curry is actually really good. It's a really good tech because of the way it works. You're basically going to raise his life points at any point in the duel before the last turn. You're going to be raising his life points. Oh my god, I have all the draw power, dude. You're going to be raising his life points to 4,200. You don't want to raise yours. You raise your opponent's so you can get that comeback victory. It's an extra 500 points at the very end, and it makes the difference between a good like 7,900 and 8,400. So it's the difference of getting that last reward. So let's go ahead and draw some more cards. This is when we start going heavy on the draws. We can go ahead and send back. Let's see. I probably should have activated housekeeping. There we go. I forget card names, dude. So we're gonna go ahead and activate this because we have 2 recruiters in hand. You don't want 2 recruiters in hand. Why would you want 2 recruiters? We're gonna put back. Is this one glossy? I already sent the glossy away. We're good. All right, so we're gonna put that one away. I'm gonna activate this ASAP, pretty much as soon as I draw it, just to raise my opponent's life points. So now I get the comeback victory for when I do win, because I don't plan on dealing damage, and he's probably not gonna be dealing damage to me unless I mess up like really hard. We're gonna also activate the Shard of Greed, and the only thing it really comes down to is managing your cards on the last turn. That's all it really is. It's like you gotta make sure he's got 3 monsters, because sometimes he'll tribute, and he'll tribute 2 for that Hyozonru or whatever he calls it, and so you just gotta make sure he's got 3 monsters, or else the farm isn't gonna be as optimal. Alright, so we don't want Vassal in hand, and it's actually the worst card to have because Recruiter searches him. Oh man, we drew all the last turn cards, dude. Alright, so we're putting him back. And we're also going to go ahead and bring him out. We only have 8 cards left in deck. You gotta keep that in mind. How many cards we actually have, so. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and power him up, send him away, draw 2 cards. Alright, another Wonder Wand. Cool. And we get another one of these guys. So we have, how many? Well, next turn we're going to draw 2. So we're going to be at 2 cards left, so technically he's useless. So, right now we're just trying to amass all the cards we need in hand. Not a problem. And I'll go ahead and show you guys the exact order of how you want to activate things, because I have messed up just because I'm not thinking. I don't think, and I just straight up mess up. So, we're going to go ahead and activate this. I think. I'm considering it. Actually, we'll save it. I'm going to go ahead and set this glossy Crystal Seer, just because it's a glossy, to be honest. We're going to save the shard towards the last turn, because I want to make sure we draw exactly the cards we need. I don't want him to tribute this turn, basically. If he does tribute and I'm out of cards, then there ain't no stopping it. We're going to lose. So we're just trying to control the last draws. So for now, I can go ahead and add this. We're not going to be using it, to be honest. Probably just going to pitch it. So now we draw. Now we can go ahead and do our last turn shenanigans. So let's go ahead and activate Shard of Greed. Draw all the cards in our deck. GG, we drew everything. Alright, so now there is an order for how you want to activate things. First, you want to go ahead and activate Shield and Sword, because Shield and Sword is what's going to make your Labyrinth Wall basically like a Blue Eyes in strength. So now that it's 3,000, we're going to go ahead and special Fiend Mega Cyber, because he has 2 cards more than us. If he summoned Vassal this turn, we would completely fail the farm. So now that he's out, you want to go ahead and bring out Vassal. Now that Vassal's out, we can go ahead and start doing some shenanigans to him. So we're gonna make him attack directly with Secret Pass, and he doesn't negate anything. So we're like, you're completely safe. You can set cards if you want against him. I haven't seen him even try to destroy your back row. So we're good on that aspect. You can go ahead and Union attack now. gonna start power him up. He's gonna basically gain 52 per turn, which that is basically the whole thing you want to do. You just want to give him 5,000 attack between both of these guys. So he's gonna gain all that attack. I'm gonna go ahead and just activate this for the lulz, just because I have it in hand. If it was a glossy, I'd really benefit from it. But this is just me BMing my opponent. Gonna set this. I don't think you'll get the points for it, even though it is glossy. Now we're gonna go ahead and enter battle, and this is when the arrows kick in. Anti-magic arrows. Get wrecked. He cannot activate his magic cylinder, and GG, Bastion. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the decent score I got. You're probably gonna get a good 8,400-ish, 8,000-ish. Shut up, Bastion. No one cares about you. Oh yeah, but that's one thing I was putting him off for a while. I was putting off farming Bastion because I wanted to get a lot of E-hero stuff. I want to get out, especially Alexis. Farming Alexis is really hard. Farmed her like 30-something times. I've used like I don't know. It feels like around 4,000 or 5,000 keys, but whatever. Let's see that score. I'm gonna get 8,300. I was one off, and I got my last copy of Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell, so I'm probably going to be using this card for some shenanigans in the future. Expect farming decks using this card, so that's good. And we even got Spirit Berry, which I already have all my copies of, but pretty decent. And so that's pretty much all I wanted to show off today. Just this interesting card that you kind of want to get. Cursed Seal is really good for just shutting down a lot of decks, and I just really highly recommend it, and for that you're gonna have to farm Bastion. But with this farm deck, you should be all set. And if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Duel Links shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.